Hi and good morning. I'm Jason, and the new plant that I have to share with you right now is called Salvia Sclarea. This is also known as the Clary Sage, and it is a pretty awesome plant. It's surprising that it's not found in as many gardens as it would be an awesome addition to. This plant has one of the most amazing and outstanding flowers. It's a biennial or short-lived perennial. In other words, you plant it one year and then the next year it blooms and then, set seed and then the plant, dies and then you grow it again from seed. In some areas, I've heard of this plant. If you plant it early enough in the spring here in California, you may get flowers that first summer. But usually it's the next year that you get the flowers. And I'm going to give you a close-up really quick, but this is blooming right now, and the flower is incredible. The calluses are what go around the flowers, and those are long-lasting, and I'll get you a close look at those. But so here it is. Oh my gosh. It's a tower of flowers, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This plant, let's get in there, and these flowers are only going to get larger the more that this blooms. But as you can see there, it just has these lovely, see, they start as these buds here, and they have, so this is the callus. And let me show you up here. See out of the center, so these are the flowers. Whoops. The flowers come out of the callus. If you can see them there, they're kind of doing like a little, it's like a dolphin jumping out of the water. But and then the flowers, they elongate and they become larger, and it is the morning right now, so we're not really in full sun. This plant does like a lot of sun. However, if you live more inland here in California, I would plant this more in sun to part sun. Uh, just because the inland summers are really hot, and the water needs for this plant are medium water needs, so it can become drought tolerant. Some of the seedlings I've noticed are more drought tolerant than other ones, but for the most part, it has like a medium water need schedule. And as far as the type of soil, you want soil that's well draining. As you can see, this is kind of like on a hillside, and it's just growing right in there. And here are the leaves. So here's the leaves. They're super awesome. If I flip it over, you can see all the venation underneath. They're very decorative. I actually like to use them if I'm, hosting like a dinner or a brunch. I like to use these leaves on platters. You can put your appetizers on them. It's just a really fun way of using them. And they're pretty cool. Usually this plant hugs the ground like down here, but when it is ready to bloom, which is now, it shoots up a stalk, and it grows taller first, and then the buds come out, and then they bloom, and there they are, and then they bloom from the maybe mid-spring to mid-summer, so for quite some time. And what I've noticed with when I first grew this, when you harvest the flower by cutting, when the flowers become spent and they start going to seed, you can harvest the seed if you want, or you can just cut the flower off before it even goes to seed. And what I've noticed is it puts out new spikes. A mass planting of these, absolutely awesome. Even just, individually, they're such a gorgeous plant. Hummingbirds love these, bees love these, butterflies love these plants. If you're wondering about the essential oil, you've probably heard of the Clary Sage oil. That actually is harvested mostly from the, whoops, turn this backward thing, the stem. That is where the oil is the highest concentrated. I have never actually harvested the essential oil from this plant, but I have read up on it, and I've cut into the plant, and I can tell that most of the essential oil is in the stem. So if you're going for that, it's the stem is where most of the oil is. But yeah, absolutely lovely plant. Super awesome plant. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. Once again, this is Salvia Sclarea. This is also known as the Clary Sage, and my name is Jason. Thanks again.